Welcome back to Walsall Fan TV, fan chat and quiz. But the quiz is going to dominate things, I think. And what we're going to do with the quiz, I'll come into the detail of that in a second. But first of all, we'd like to welcome back Santa. He's back with us again this year. Very good. We got Super Daz. Super Daz, Darren. And we've missed Darren. He's been away for a bit. And Phil as well. So that's good. Shall we get straight into the fan chat element? Obviously, we're happy with the way things are. Any concerns with other than the transfer window? Any concerns at the moment, Phil?
Yeah, I was having to think about this earlier, and I was writing down sort of positives and negatives. And I think my main concern that's come out in the last few games, I think particularly in the Shrewsbury game and the game yesterday, is that we could do with being a little bit more clinical, making life a bit easier for ourselves going into the second half. I think that was, if you think back to the Shrewsbury game, we probably should have been 3-0 up after 20 minutes of that game, missed some chances. And then obviously, they got the equaliser with the deflected effort in the second half. Yesterday, I think there was a combination of poor finishing and some poor decision making in the final third at times where we could have taken more opportunities. And when the game's at 1-0, it's in the balance, and you saw that there was a much more anxious last 10 minutes than there probably should have been yesterday. But fortunately, we are pretty good at defending. We're pretty good without the ball, and we don't concede many chances. We don't concede many goals. So that's very definitely a positive. But yeah, I think we could probably do with being a little bit more clinical at times and making life a bit easier for ourselves going into the second half of games.
Yeah. Santa, welcome to the show. What's your thoughts then? Any concerns with where we are at the minute in the league? Ignoring January transfer window, just up to now, what you thinking?
Yes, I'm pretty happy with it, as we all probably are. But I do agree with Phil. If we could take chances better. I also think sometimes creativity a bit, I'd like to see us having a midfielder who does put the foot on the ball and play it a little bit more than we're doing at the moment. But that's a small thing. We play football.
That is always
really. But other than that, I mean, you've got to be happy, haven't you? Let's hope they can continue. This is the big ask, isn't it? Can we continue it throughout
Darren?
the February, March sort of period?
Yeah, well, that's the new one. Darren is sometimes quite negative. So, what's your view? What's your view at the moment?
Yeah. I've had a lot of conversations with my friends the last couple of months, and they're giving me some abuse because I'm not. I'm negative. But you mentioned January. I'm sure we'll talk about January in a second. That is the thing that I've just actually texted my mate TJ. I know some of you know him. He's like, "Are you going to mention January a lot?" And I'm like, "Yeah," because that's my only major concern. If we can have a good January, but I am skeptical. So yeah, I'm sure we'll get onto that, Simon. So I don't want to eat into that time. But to be fair, I thought it'd be gone by now. So the start that we've had, no one can
be gone by now, Sadler.
Yeah, at the end of last season, I was like, he's going to be gone within 10, 15 games. But to be fair to him, like, we're top of the league at Christmas. Can't really complain too much about that. I've just had a look at the table, though. So if you look, it's very, very tight, isn't it?
Right,
I mean,
very tight.
Yeah, that's best.
Very, very,
we like it that way.
Tight. I mean, this time last year, we had that gap was starting to grow, wasn't it, at the top of the league, and we were looking down. But if you look at it, I think 5 points separate the top, 7 or 8. So, I think we've got to strengthen from a position of strength, which I've said every year for the past few years.
Daz, the more positive view.
Santa kind of stole my thunder a little bit. I think if I was going to have any gripe, and I shouldn't have many gripes given where we are and how we've started, we're a little bit functional at times. I think we need... we're a very tight margins team. It's very functional. And if we could have just somebody who could split the team open from time to time, that'd help.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be good. I think on Boxing Day, we seem to be passing the ball around. I thought it was a different team.
Yes. I thought.
Start that game, we were passing the ball around really well, I thought.
I think they let us do that, Simon. I think a
They
few
sort of
teams
sat back
tried
a bit,
to do
didn't
that.
they?
Yeah. I would do that if I was manager. I would
Yeah.
let us have the ball. Yeah.
And generally, when we have the ball too much, that's when things go wrong. First big question for you. Levi Amanchi is coming back in January. Does he get in the squad? Go, Phil.
No, I think we need better. Personally, I think if we're serious about getting promotion, I said in the last fan chat, regardless of whether Daniel Kanu stays or not, we need another striking option in the building. If Daniel Kanu goes, we need two. And I wouldn't include Levi Amanchi, Josh Gordon, or Kemar Roof in that. Kemar Roof, I'm not sure. Obviously, we haven't seen much of him, but I know he's already picked up an injury. Apparently, he's going to be out for 6-7 weeks, which takes him past the time he's here. So I'm not sure whether that's worth the risk. I would be looking at least one striker coming in, and as I say, a new option, someone different from the players that are out on loan.
Yeah. Anybody got any other thoughts on Levi, or should we move on?
Move on, but I think I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up at Dryder.
Okay. That's
we've got nothing to base him on either, because he's hardly played for Rochdale.
No,
he's very, very. He's on the bench, but he very, very rarely comes on.
We're going to give Santa a tough question now.
We're
We're into the January
on the
transfer.
naughty list.
We're into the January transfer window. Daniel Kanu is staying.
Oh, good.
Finnegan goes back.
Oh,
And you can fill 2 slots. What slots do you fill? Just 2 players only to bring in. Where are you going to fill the slots?
forward, really. Striker.
For both, you mean?
In that scenario you just said, did you say Daniel Kanu is staying? Did you say staying?
If Daniel Kanu stays and Finnegan goes back, which is the expected scenario.
Yes.
He says. So you think a striker, and do you think just a striker, and what else do you think?
As I said earlier, I'd like to see a midfielder who can play the ball and split teams up. Really, to be honest, I would like that. I don't think we'll get that, but I think, and if we did get it, would he play him?
Well, he's got to do the running as well, hasn't he? Whoever it is,
there you go.
got to do the running as well.
Yes.
Daz, what's your thoughts? You got 2 players you can bring in.
I genuinely hope Finnegan doesn't go back. I think he's been a fabulous addition. I think he's probably, after Kanu and Flint, probably the next name on the team sheet. If Finnegan does go back, we need a player. We need an 8, at least one. We need another striker. I think you saw yesterday when he took Kanu off to give him a bit of a break, given we're playing on Monday. And any threat we had went at that stage. So something up front. If we lose Finnegan, and I'd be trying everything I can to keep him, to the point where I'd be buying him if I could. And Blackpool, I think Blackpool have got one of the biggest squads in League One. If you have a look, they'll need to move players out before they move players in. A number 8 and a number 8 and a number 9 in old money.
And number 9. So I think, given that the striker, are you thinking about an alternative to Daniel Kanu or an alternative to the target man?
Alternative, something that can play with a Kanu or replace Kanu, or could come on for Kanu, or give Kanu a rest. That you've got a lot of eggs in that Daniel Kanu basket. If he picks up an ankle injury in the last week in January or the first week in February, you got deep problems, so you need some cover.
Yeah. Darren, Mo Fall has been on loan league at Port Vale. Something like 9-10 appearances and no goals. If we had a chance to bring Mo Fall back, what would your thoughts be?
No, I wouldn't personally.
No.
I don't think he's played enough. We need someone to come in and hit the ground running, in my opinion. We love going back to old players, don't we, at Walsall? I don't know if I'd love to know the stats of how many players we re-sign like on loan, 2 or 3 times. But yeah, I like echoing what Daz has said, I think a lot depends on what happens with Carnu. But we all know bringing Adoma on up front is not going to cut it, is it, towards the end of the season? So we need, especially if, I know Presley and Matt are interchangeable and their job is not really to score goals, but both of them look fairly immobile at the moment. So I'd be trying to I'd get 2 in, to be honest with you. I think we need to go for it and make sure, as Daz said, Carney could get injured in February or May, and then then where are we? If Jammer, I know he scored yesterday, but I think he's showing his age a bit. Presley looks like he's showing his age, even though he's young. So yeah, I always remember when we went up with Graydon, when we went up with money, we really did strengthen. I know the transfer window wasn't the same then, but I always remember Don Goodman coming in, Colin Cram, and all those coming in just to give us that. Exactly.
Yeah.
Diner came in. Fairport not even QPR, didn't they?
Yeah, exactly. So we had that firepower off the bench. There's going to be times, last 10 minutes of games where we need to change it up and we need to go for it. So I'd be looking at 2 strikers personally, and then as you said, I don't know what's going to happen with Finnegan as well. So
it's quite a I think it was a great finish from Jamil Matt. I thought his response to the ball coming, he hadn't got much time to respond there. I thought he did remarkably well, but I think we all have the concern the Jamil Matt, we can't overplay him.
Yeah, that's what happened last season, didn't it? We saw what happened. We don't need to go over it again, but they were all on the feet, weren't they?
So Phil, do you agree with with Darren's comment about Mo Fall?
Yeah, I think I do. I also agree with the comments about Finnegan as well. I think he's been very good recently. I think once he got up to full fitness and full speed, I think we've seen a really good player there. We could really do without losing him, because that would necessitate another midfielder coming into the building. So yeah, I would be looking elsewhere. The profile of the striker we need is exactly what Daz said. It's a Carnu type player that can do his role. We've got 2 battering rams. We've got Matt and we've got Presley. We've got Adoma who can come on and do his little bits and pieces at the end of a game. But we need at least one more that can do what Carnu can do. Yeah. As you say, if he gets recalled or if he gets injured or suspended or whatever it might be.
Yeah. I think the nightmare scenario is Carnu going back again, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, we I think it's mixed messages on that at the moment. What will be, will be. It's out of our hands. It'll come down to what Charlton want to do. Hopefully, they'll see the benefit in him staying with us. But who knows?
Well, Andy McGregor, the new head of recruitment, it's his first chance to impress. And he'll really get the backing of everybody if we have a good January. Because I think, when was the last time we had a good January? Can anybody remember that?
Yeah. No,
I don't think we've ever. I don't think we've ever had a good January since January transfer window was the end. I show me a good January. We've got lots of people that are sending stuff in. If we had one, tell me when it was. So I can't remember one.
There's an interesting one here. I know this subject comes up nearly as often as Danny Johnson did last season. Bring Ram into the side. Our midfield is poor. Actually, Ram hadn't been over impressing at Tamworth, but he scored last week, scored again this week, and had another free kick off the bar. So I think maybe he's wakening up now. But Matt Sadler, I think, has said he's going to be there for the season. So do you think that's a good decision for Matt? Do you think that's a good decision from Matt Sadler to give him the game time to keep his development running? Or do you think he's missing a trick? What do you think, Santa?
When I saw it, the news, I think on balance, it's probably a good thing, I don't know. But when I saw it, I was disappointed because I like Ram, and I was hoping he'd come back, in the second half of the season. But I do agree he hasn't been doing that well at Tamworth, not as well as he did last season. But he seems to have suddenly come alive now, as you say. But I suppose on balance, I don't know what others think, but it's probably a decent thing. I just don't think that Sadler fancies him, really, to be honest. I do, but I don't think that's happens.
But the thing is, I'm sometimes I've just seen a comment in here. I'm gonna have to share it with you. Hang on.
Yeah.
Is Santa Jeff Bonser? No, Carl, not.
He's on the
I'd have been off by now if it was. I'd have definitely turned this off by now.
That's the moment that made me smile.
And it can't possibly. We're all volunteering here, so it can't possibly be.
Yeah.
Last good January, Alan Buckley. That's about right, isn't it? Yeah. Again from Carl, the board have to come up to the mark and back Sadler. We've got David Pye with us as well. Oh dear. So I think from my point of view, I think we need two strikers in. We need to keep Carno and bring two strikers in. And perhaps one of them is sort of like a winger come striker to sort of have a different option as a potential. And you're quite right about Finnegan, Daz. He has really sort of come to the fore. And what's that? Jamie Jellis, I think obviously he's had injuries. He's sort of like on Boxing Day, he's still sort of suffering with a little bit of sickness. We've not really seen the best of him this season. Is Jamie Jellis going to get back to what he was the start of last season? What do you think, Daz?
I'm worried about Jellis. I'll be honest with you. I think he's had a indifferent 12 months from kind of this time last year where he was all guns blazing. I think after the January transfer gossip, he kind of tailed off. Not necessarily because of the gossip, but fatigue more than anything. We obviously he had a difficult summer, and I think Finnegan has come in and shown us another kind of a player that gives us a little bit more. He's desperate for a goal, Jellis. I think a goal would help a lot, but I do worry at times. I haven't seen a lot of late. I'm not into knocking players, but I haven't seen a lot of late.
Not quite his mojo, has he, at the minute?
A goal might change everything, and I'd love him to prove me wrong and come and give me a poke in the eye in May when he's got 6 or 7 and he's 8 out of 10 every week. I know I would be over the moon, but I have got concerns there.
Right then, so going to sort of switch things over to quiz time. So we've got some quiz questions. The way we're going to do this, I'm going to have a keen eye on the comments, and the first person to comment the correct answer gets the points. So, and then we'll sort of tot them up from then. Daz, do you want to go with yours first?
Yeah, okay. Mine are all kit related, so I'm looking for shirt and short colours, and I want them both as well. Okay. They're pretty. Most of them are pretty landmark games. The last one, he's probably the least landmark of all, but there's a reason for it. So, what was that? What did we wear? What shirt colour and short colour did we wear? I'm going back a long way for the old ones there. Arsenal 1978.
Arsenal 1978.
We obviously didn't play in red because. So what colours did we wear at Arsenal in 1978?
Oh,
Santa's well.
Santa's got it. Shall I put a point down for Santa if he knows it?
If I know it.
Are you not sure?
Do you
I've
want
got
me
the
to
answers
say
here.
it? Or do you want the comments in, or do you want me to give an answer?
Let's have a look up. Let's show the comments on here. Yellow and blue, blue and white.
No.
No answers there. Can
We-
you see them, or can I just read it out?
We haven't got shorts in there though, have we? We've got one answer, but shorts.
Okay.
There's half a point.
Half a point for
If
Ian
I-
Allen, is it?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on to read that.
Sky
I'm
blue.
getting
We
old.
got Ian Allen saying blue and white. Mr.
Yeah.
Sergeant Neil saying sky blue, and Carl saying yellow and blue.
Weren't yellow and blue. I was
Which
trying
one
to
you
think
give-
of a yellow and blue one. I couldn't think of one.
All blue. There's another. Which one should we
No.
give the point to?
Who got the sky blue and white?
The sky blue is Mr. Sergeant Neil.
Yeah. We played in blue and white, sky blue and white stripes, black shorts.
Okay, we got that.
As far as I don't know if you've read this, Des, but as I understand it from my father and my uncle who was there, we borrowed the kit because we had to change on that day. Both teams changed.
Okay.
Anyway, we both changed. And our kit wasn't our reserve kit, our other colour kit, wasn't in very good condition. It was very poor condition. And they borrowed the kit off Coventry City, who they had very good relations with. And that was actually Coventry's kit we played in. This is what I believe. And there was ex-directors of Coventry on the Walsall board, or close relations with Coventry. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's correct.
Don't know. I know we played in our whole kit was red shirt, red, white, and green, which was what Hungary played in, and we effectively played in what Argentina played in at Arsenal. So second one, this one's slightly easier. What did we play in at Anfield in '84? What colour shirt? What colour shorts?
84. I remember that one. I remember that one.
Yep.
So let's put the comments on there again. Blue is Ian Allen saying.
Ian's nailed it. Blue top, blue short.
Yeah.
Then Nigel Freeman had got the Arsenal one by the look of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know when that came through too late, I think.
Yeah. All right.
Ian Allen's first then with blue. Yeah, that was the blue pinstripes, wasn't it? We remember that very well. Next one. Next question.
Different. These are different colours. Old Trafford, 1998, where we lost to Man United. What did we play in?
Remember that?
Shirt and shorts.
In when? 1998?
Yeah. Jan Sorensen. Roger Bolly scored.
Oh, Roger Bolly, yeah.
I had that shirt that season.
You had that shirt?
I did. I think I've still got it somewhere. I don't think it fits me anymore, but
I'm just thinking myself now. I should know that. I remember that.
I know this one.
I can't remember if I was there, but I can't
all
remember.
red.
United played in red.
I was going to say United were in red, weren't they?
Very, very checkered that season, wasn't it? I remember that game as well. I was in year 8, year 7 or year 8.
Green and white, Nigel says.
No.
Wasn't the green and white Croatia?
It wasn't the checkered one, no. It was the third kit we played at Old Trafford.
Ah. Right then.
No good. No good.
No winners on that one.
While we're waiting for answers to that one, what did we play in at Wembley? What did we play in at Wembley in 2015? I'll give you a clue. It was horrific.
Yes.
I tried to put that out in my head, that game.
Absolutely horrific.
We got blue and black has come up.
No. Well, it was kind of a.
White
I
and
want the
black.
shorts as well. The shorts set it off a treat.
White
You
and
could have
black.
got away with a shirt.
Yeah. We got white and black.
If that
No.
answer white and black is for the previous question, isn't that right, Daz?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is,
white
yeah.
and
So,
black is the
Mr.
previous
Sergeant Mail-
question.
yeah.
It was
So he's
white.
got another one. Black and yellow.
Yeah, that's it. Black and like a charcoal grey black and
That's it.
the
So that's,
fluorescent yellow shorts.
So that's Nigel Freeman's on the board. He gets a point.
And the final one, it was our first game back in this division, 6 years ago nearly. Northampton away, August 2019. What did we play?
Yes.
Oh. Yellow is the first one to come up.
No.
No.
Different colour shorts again.
Different colour shorts.
So we've got a one colour shirt and a different colour short. I guess in the future, if we do this again, our blue one will come in this one. This season's blue one, but
Yeah, the blue.
James
Yellow.
Clark scored. We won 1-0.
Oh. I think we're struggling on that one.
I think
While people are just guessing on that, I've got a message from one of our former players. You need the audio's not great, but I just need to tell me who the player is.
I hope it's going well. I'm doing my recovery today after the game against Foul yesterday. Good win for you against Crew. We always get good results against that team. Anyway, I want to wish Happy New Year to everyone. Hopefully everything goes well for you in the new year. Work hard, whatever you do. Try and enjoy it. And I've got a question. What was from all the goals that I scored, what was your favourite goal for Warsaw? Thank you. Hi, Santa's fan.
So who was that? Any idea? Phil's seen it. Oh, Waka? Waka? I don't think so. All black with a red strip on the top.
No.
No, that was another one.
So I'll give it away.
Hey?
So just I'll run through the answers, all right?
Yeah, okay. Just fly through them.
Arsenal, sky blue and white stripes, black shorts. Anfield, blue shirts, blue shorts. United, white shirts, black shorts. Wembley, charcoal shirts and yellow shorts. And Northampton, we played in like a mint green with black shorts. I was going to guess. Was that Milan, by the way? I was going to guess at Milan.
Yeah. Milan Lalkovic. So, right then, next lot of questions. Should we go, Phil?
Okay, go on then. So my 5 questions are all Boxing Day related. So
okay.
They're all about Boxing Day fixtures, and I've tried to keep it relatively recent as well. I haven't gone back to
1974 or
80s and 80. I was like mid to late 80s when I started, so we haven't gone back that far. And actually, that almost segues in beautifully from what you've just done there, Simon, because my first question is actually about Milan Lalkovic, believe it or not. So question 1. So 10 years ago, on Boxing Day 2015, we won 1-0 away at Millwall, thanks to a goal by Milan Lalkovic. Which National League North team does he currently play for?
And they played Foiled yesterday. Let's show the comments up again. Hang on. Martin O'Connor. That's not the right answer. Hang on. Right then. Go for the second one as well, because we've got a bit of a delay on the question. So
Okay.
go for the second question, then follow up.
Right. So second question. So on Boxing Day last year, we beat Doncaster Rovers 2-0. Nathan Lowe scored the first goal. Who got our second goal in that game?
Oh. We've still got Martin O'Connor as the last guess. So I think people are struggling on this one. Yeah, you're testing people, I think. Testing people on this, the memories. I'm useless. My memory's useless on stuff like this. Chorley.
Chorley is correct for question 1. Yeah.
David Pye. David Pye's on the board.
Yeah. It wasn't Jammer.
Jammer.
It wasn't Jammer. I'll give you a clue. It was a defender.
Oh. All gone quiet on the comments.
Okay.
Go on then. Go for the next question.
Right. Question 3. So, on Boxing Day 2022, we won 2-1 away at Swindon. Which Walsall defender scored a 90th minute winner in that game?
In 2022.
2022, yeah, we won 2-1 at Swindon, and so which Walsall defender scored a 90th minute winner in that game?
Alan has just been put up there. Was that for the previous question?
It wasn't Taylor Allen.
No. Manny Month.
Oh, that's right.
Manny Month is correct for question 3.
Yeah.
So Ian Allen, that's another one for Ian Allen.
Yeah. Question 2, still haven't seen a right answer for question 2 yet. But yeah, Manny Month is correct for question 3.
Okay. So question 4.
So question 4. Walsall haven't lost on Boxing Day since the behind closed doors COVID season in 2020-21 season. We lost 2-0 away against who on Boxing Day of that season? It's the last time we lost on Boxing Day. Boxing Day 2020, we lost. I suppose that was a bit of a hard one because it was the COVID season, so nobody would have been there. But
yeah, I have to check my watch-alongs for that.
Current
Donovan Daniels has come up, white and black. That's catching up a little bit, isn't it, on there?
I don't think anybody got the white and black, Simon.
No. Right then.
I'll give a few clues on question 4.
Go on then.
They're still in league. They're still in League 2. They're not a very popular League 2 side because of their history.
Lost to Salford.
That's it. There you go. It was Salford.
James is on the board. James BWFC.
Yeah. We lost 2-0 at Salford.
2-0 at Salford. Yeah. There's a few dived in straight after Ian, Carl, and David. MK Dons.
Well, they are unpopular, but no, it wasn't MK Dons. It was it was Salford. So.
It was Salford.
It was Salford. Yeah. Salford City.
Yeah. We lost to Salford.
Yeah, that was question 4. Yeah. Right. Last question then. Question 5. So, on Boxing Day 2019, we won 2-0 away at Scunthorpe. Which Walsall midfielder scored his only league goal for us that day? It was the second goal towards the end, and it was at the end where all the Walsall fans were. Yeah, it was a midfielder, and it was his only league goal for the club
in 2019.
Yeah, 2019. Yeah.
Bates has come up. Is that correct?
Correct. Alfie Bates is correct.
Very good. Well, James is on it. Right then. Next, who wants to go next? Shall I do 5? I'll do 5 first.
I'll just say, Simon, that the defender that no one got who scored the second goal against Doncaster last year was Harry Williams.
Harry Williams. he's all been forgot now till he's fit again. Right then, my first question: who first temporarily replaced Gary Waddock as a coach? He wasn't here long.
Very temporary.
And the follow-up question to that, for question 2, is which football-based series did he appear in? Chris Powell, Carl Harbridge, yeah. And what did he appear in? Chamberlain? I don't know what that is. Yeah, Chris Powell. 2 weeks. Not very impressive, was it, really? And my third one, while we were waiting to see what Chris Powell was in August, I did the official hardest done by, and we had the least amount of goalless games. So which team had the least amount of goalless games? And we got Premier and EFL teams, and there's a total of 5. So we get a few of them. I wouldn't expect you to get all of them, but if you get a couple of them, throw some teams out there who have lots of goals, and you'd think it'd be Peterborough, but they're not on the list. The Invisible Man.
Should be a bonus point for that answer. I assume that's in reference to Chris Powell.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Oh, dear. And connected with... this is one for people to check the table on. Newport County are currently bottom of League 2. How many points have they got? This is all fun, isn't it?
Oh.
14, David Pye is on it. Yeah, 14 points. Where's we got on here? Hang on, Daniels, Jamet Martin O'Connor, MK. They'd be catching up a bit on the messages. No, none of those. MK's not on the list. Shall I throw one extra one in? When was the last watch along that I did on the channel? What was the last watch along I did? I stopped doing watch alongs for a while because I felt like we were losing every time we did one. Swindon, no, that's not. Oh, Swindon, now they're not in the list. And Stevenage, yes, Ian Allen is correct there. He's in. Go on then, Darren. Let's have your 5.
Yeah, hopefully not as stupid as last year. These have there's no point to these ones. Bernard Matthews, the greatest farmyard to table strategist in the UK, was obviously quite famous. But what type of product was he most famous for producing?
That's a very Christmas-based question.
Ho, ho, ho. The greatest farmyard to table strategist. It's my favourite phrase.
Turkey. First say Turkey.
Ian Allen. No, Ian's showing up as my one.
Ian Allen, Ian and David. Ian was first.
Question 2, bit of a riddle. What runs but never walks, has a mouth but never talks, has a head but never weeps, and has a bed but never sleeps?
Oh.
Mm.
Ian Allen's gone for comedy. He's gone beautiful. That was the Bernard
I'll
Matthews.
repeat it.
Beautiful.
What
Go on,
runs but never walks, has a mouth but never talks, has a head but never weeps, and has a bed but never sleeps. What is it? Oh, a hand's up. A hand is up. Let's just see if anyone else will give them some time.
Just like to say to me, Ian Allen's winning at the minute. He's got 4 points.
So what? Oh yeah, David
River.
Pye. Yeah, there we go.
The River, yeah, David Pye, very good.
What?
He's on-
Question 3. Is it 5 you want me to do, Simon? Question 3. There's only one mammal capable of true flight. What is that mammal?
Only one mammal capable of true flight.
True flight. Not fake flight.
Interesting one.
Well, it's easy when you think about it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there we go.
A bat.
David is correct.
David Pye, he's up. Is it?
He's on the roll. He's on a roll.
4.
Yeah. Fourth question. Which planet in the solar system has the shortest day?
Which planet has the shortest day?
So it's a planet which spins the fastest.
So that would be that one. I was going to make a joke about that one, and then I thought, no, I don't want to give it away.
Well, we'll see.
Saturn, I know that's right. Mercury.
9. Nope.
I think I'm quite impressed that people still remember what the planets are.
Yeah.
Depending on some conspiracy theories, they don't exist.
Oh, don't even start. No, not Uranus, David. Oh yeah, Ian is correct. It's Jupiter. You wouldn't think so with its
Jupiter. I'm surprised by that, actually.
Yeah.
Ian,
it's gas, isn't it? So,
Hollywood. I thought it was Uranus, to be honest.
no, well, maybe not. The final question is: what time? This is very specific. What time does the UK shipping forecast traditionally start on BBC Radio 4 in the evening? I mean, there's a very precise time, but I'll give it if someone's close. I bet you at home didn't think you'd be getting questions on shipping forecasts, but this is the best I could do.
Keep it random. I think Dazzy's trying to pick it up. What's he doing, Daz? He's gone for the selfie, hasn't he? That's what
it's in the opposite side of the sky to the moon, but you can see Jupiter out there tonight.
Well, there you go.
I've just checked. If you look kind of 4 o'clock from the moon, you can see Saturn, but you've got to turn your back to see Jupiter. It'll be the brightest star in the sky. Sorry, I'm a saddo.
Very good. 10 o'clock.
I'm down for that, Dad. Yeah.
10 o'clock, says Mr. Sarge.
No, it's. Are we going to call it
5? 5.
No.
I think it's the 3 bananas. I do.
No, it is 12:48 a.m.
Okay.
12:48 a.m. I think there's no answers there.
Merry Christmas. Thank you for playing.
Didn't
Santa, questions from Santa.
Yep, they're all, as you'd expect from Santa, I suppose. They're Christmas questions. There is a football question, the last one, which is Christmas related. But the first one, Santa, where was St. Nicholas, who is Santa Claus, St. Nicholas, where was he born? What country? We'll take the modern day country where he was born, but if someone's really clever, they could give the old name of the country. He was born in 270. That's 1,755 years ago.
Blooming heck.
That wouldn't I feel old?
I don't quite remember that far back.
No. But it's a large modern day country. It formed part of the larger modern day country. As a
we've got
clue,
another
it
one here.
wasn't the North Pole.
Patara. Patara.
Patara, that's correct. Yes, which is
Very
part
good,
of
Ian Allen.
Turkey.
He's a very knowledgeable guy.
There you go.
Rest of that, I've never heard. I thought
There
it
you
was
go.
Poland. Go on then, go for question 2.
Get it right. It's the next one. How many? You probably heard of Christmas Island. How many Christmas islands are there?
Ah. How many Christmas
How many
islands?
Christmas islands are there?
I don't know that one. Where Ian Allen's winning at the minute with 6. Dave Pye's got 4. Carl got 1. James 2. Mr. Sergeant Neil 2. 2, says Ian Allen.
That's correct.
That's correct. Ian Allen, another one. He's doing really well.
2. For those who can remember, in the 1950s, we tested atomic weapons on the wall, blew it all up. But anyway, it still does. Next question. How did Boxing Day get its name?
How did Boxing Day get its name?
Did we go around boxing each other? Fortunately not.
Is it after coming together for Christmas Day, everybody falls out again?
No.
Oh dear. Right then. Go on then. Throw the next one in.
So the next one.
Yeah.
We've heard of Bernard Matthews turkeys.
Yeah.
Darren's question.
Oh, there's
When
a
did
connection
the-
again.
But when did the turkey become popular as in Britain as a Christmas meal? When did it become popular?
Oh,
It's been around a bit, but when did it become sort of a national Christmas dish?
something to do with servants, said Ian Allen, and putting the decorations down, says Mr. Sergeant Neil. Either of those right for Boxing Day?
The servants, partly.
Okay, let's give that one
Can
to
I get
Ian
the
then.
answer? Can I get the answer?
Yeah.
It was traditional for a lot of people in service in the some time ago, you know, and it was traditional for the property owner to give presents to the servants and the staff on Boxing Day, and they were traditionally given in boxes, and also churches distributed funds to the poorer congregation, shall we say, in box on Boxing Day. So that's where
I think we'll give a point. I think we give a point
give
to
a point.
David as
Give a
well for
point.
that. I think.
Only fair.
Next
fair.
one, the year 1948. Is that close?
That's close. Yes, it was after the Second World War, really, just after
I
the
think
Second
that
World War.
we give that Sergeant Manil. We got that. Right then.
The first
is
one,
that the last
the
one or
first
we got
one was
more?
set in the 1540s, but and the Henry VIII, probably the first one, or one of them, but they became popular after that. Is this the last question now?
Yeah, last one. Yeah.
Right. Walsall always used to play, and other teams, on Christmas Day. They started playing on Christmas Day in 1894 in the second division.
Wait a minute.
And their last game was on Christmas Day, was in March. In the football match in Christmas Day in 1957. I remember that one actually. But who was the first one? Who was the first team we played against on Christmas Day? And who was the last one?
The first and the last
And
to have
as
played
a
on
clue,
Christmas Day.
they wouldn't be travelling very far on Christmas Day. That's
Oh.
a clue. They wouldn't be going to Carlisle or Plymouth. They'd be,
Nice local
the
one.
nearest and dearest within other divisions, but they would be playing clubs that we're still playing now. We're still playing now.
Got you.
As a club, we've
Okay.
played them this season, both of them.
Right then. That's the final one. Let's see whether get some answers through on that. I've got Frankie's. Frankie's got some questions. Going to sort of rattle through these. Which European giant did Walsall first beat? Was it Vale or was it Stoke and Vale for that, Santa?
No, well, we have played them. We have played Vale on Christmas Day, but not. I don't think much Stoke much, but it wasn't those. No.
No. Okay. We got a question. For Frankie's, we got Malmo. I don't know. Are they a European giant? I don't think so. That's not the answer I've got here. Here's one for the old ones. Who scored against Arsenal in 1933? Who were the two goal scorers?
Yes.
I think Ajax we've got in there as well. That's it's not the answer I've got from Frankie. So let's have a look. This is all good fun, isn't it? Yeah, it takes a while for the Gilbert Allsop. He was one of them. So David Pye gets a point.
He got the first one.
And who
the
got the second one? Let's have a look. Anybody got that?
Bill Shepherd. Bill Shepherd, I think it was a penalty.
No, not.
No, Shepherd? No. It was something like that.
Allsop and Shepherd is what Ian Allen's saying.
Yes.
But the answer I've got is Tommy Black.
No. He was an Arsenal player, wasn't he?
Tommy Black. I'm going to go with Jim here and give it to Ian Allen. That's it. He's got both. I'm in Germany. That's why you get late answers. I got you. Okay. So Mr. Sergeant Neil is messaging from Germany. Right then, next one. In 1984, Walsall got to the semi-final and played Liverpool. What was the name of the cup? What was it called? Effectively, who was the sponsor, I guess. I remember, I went to that. I bet you all went as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
1984.
I wasn't born yet. Just
Drag it again.
The Milk Cup was the Milk Cup, David Pye.
No, it's
Very
before,
good.
I was born, but it was before my time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And which current Walsall player is the only one that has actually played in the Premier League? Played one game in the Premier League for Queen's Park Rangers, I believe. Who was that? I was surprised by this one as well. Albert. No. Actually, Albert Adelma is on there, but that wasn't. Albert Adelma is correct, but that wasn't the answer I got because it was for QPR. Anyone see Crew fans saying there's a bigger club? There's Ozzy jumping in. Oh, dear. Right then. So the name I had on there for European Giants was Barcelona. Guys, remember us beating Barcelona
No.
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 Okay. Well, we got a couple of issues there, I think.
I would have said Ajax as well, because I know we beat Ajax in a pre-season friendly, didn't we, a few years ago? That was the first one that came to my head. But
they're 8th team, I think we played.
Well, yeah.
We played a few in the when Floodlights first agreed. I'm sure we kind of played Moscow Dynamo possibly, and
I've seen
and a couple of others.
We did play Moscow.
Tommy,
it was
what's the one? Tommy Black played for Arsenal, not Walsall.
He did play for Arsenal.
How did he? I'll have a word with Frankie when I see him. Right then, so next one. This is one for people who are very faithful and committed to the channel. M&S Gardening Services, who were a partner of the channel. So for any gardening work you need doing, the guy who runs it, what's his name? I have interviewed him on the channel, so if you've seen that, that would be very good memory. An easier one is Dylan Thomas. What's his squad number?
God.
Dave. No, his name's not Dave.
I think I know Dylan Thomas's squad number.
Real Plec FC, closest we'll get. What's this? Walsall FC from the Black Country. Oh, we've got lots of fun stuff going in. Next question I'm throwing in. Jake Holman wears number 32. Where is he from? Country and club. Um, 37 is incorrect for Dylan Thomas. Let's have a look at the moment. We got Ian Allen's on 9, Dave Pye on 7. So Aussie. He's from Aussie, Australia. So that's one for Ian Allen.
Yes.
What was the name of the club? 27, James is correct. Where's number 27? What was Walsall Fan TV's name before it was Walsall Fan TV? So the YouTube channel before Walsall Fan TV, doing Walsall stuff amongst other stuff. What was it called? And then the next question, who scored our first goal of this season? Simon Shares is right, James. Well done. Let's have a look. Which two Oldham players were rumoured to be joining us? They're both now at Oldham, obviously. Which two current Oldham players were rumoured to be joining us in the summer? Evan Weir, yeah, Aussie.
Yep.
Evan Weir, first goal of the season. What a way to start the season, that free kick. Simple, Simon. You've got that mispronunciation there, I think, Sarge.
Oh.
Next one. Charlie Ragg. What's his squad number?
What?
Oh, there's a few head scratchers there. Oh, dear. $34. Yes, Charlie Ragg, 34. That's James. He's coming up the rear. That is James. Good. Next one. Paul McAvoy, first team shirt number. Mickey Mellon is one of them. Yeah, that's good. Mickey Mellon. That's David Pye. It's okay, Sarge, no problem. Oh, Phil's breaking the place.
Right.
Here's another one. After Warsaw's win over Crewe, how many points do we have? Yeah, the Milk Cup one's coming out. Good stuff. Right then, and now 43. Yeah, Ozzy got that one in first. And final question. Who was the first signing of the summer? Who was announced as our first signing of this summer? At the start of this season. That was the last one. Right then. So, how are we feeling? January? Can we have a good January, Phil? Is Andy McGregor going to sort us out?
Hopefully, that's what he's there for. At the end of the day, I think the club have made all the right noises with the things that they've said. They've said that they've learned lessons from last year and they won't make the same mistakes again. But I think we'll all judge them on their actions and not their words. I don't think we can underestimate this. This is a big January. It's a big January for Matt Sadler, and it's probably an even bigger January for Trevela. I think if they get this wrong, they'll cop some flack. You know, we've put ourselves in position again. We've had a great first half of the season, and as Darren said earlier, we should be looking to strengthen from a position of strength. We didn't do that last year. They can't afford to make the same mistake again.
No, I think it's a waste of time having a poor January, blaming Andy McGregor and firing him. That's just not going to cut it with anybody. Yeah. They've got to do it right, haven't they? Darren, we're going to sort it out, aren't we, this year?
Well, we'd I'm sure we'd all love that, wouldn't we? I've just got these little demons in the little back of my head that are like.
I can see them. They're behind you.
Yeah. Trust me, you should be in bed. That's it. Daz actually, he just said, "Is that Daz from Drogheda?" When he that's what I was pointing him to, because I sat in front of Daz at Drogheda and the boys came as well. But anyway, So, I mean, we've got the new thing is we've got that new head of recruitment, right? But the little angel saying, "Oh, we're going to learn from last year and it's all going to be okay." There's a little demon voice that's like,
people say that
last summer.
Yeah, people have said that too often, haven't they?
Yeah. Okay. And what else is worrying was that the noises at the club in May and in June were it was more of a hard luck story and a bad luck story. Those are the only little things that are making me a little bit like, because we all know what it was a clear problem. We all spoke on this fan chat, didn't we, last summer? Last January about what we needed to do. So I really, really hope.
How shock was that?
That we sort it out and we actually do something that really makes us break this like hoodoo of January, and we come out of it actually stronger. So we all want it. I think that's the only thing that's going to stop us this season. So it's over to the club to sort it out.
Absolutely. Daz?
I think that both Phil and Darren have already said it. I think January is a huge month for Trevela. I think they, by their own admission, they made a mess of last January. And they kind of, I guess, got off lightly in many ways. That new into the role, new into the club, still learning, kind of got the benefits of the devs. Make a mess this January, I'm not sure they'll get similar levels of sympathy that they got last time. The door's ajar. It doesn't stay ajar forever. We need to win a good January, and we need to finish it off. Otherwise we risk going backwards.
And I think you can't say, "Oh yeah, lessons learned." You can't keep coming out with that line, can you? Santa, been great to have you with us. Final words from yourself before we announce our winners.
I think it's all been said really, and I agree with what the other people have said. I think I might speak for everyone when I say let's really hope they do, because we all have niggling doubts whether they will. But let's hope it's a good January and we strengthen and we go into the season in a stronger place.
And look forward.
That's right.
That's it. Right then, so we've got 2 winners. Ian Allen got 10 points. David Pye got 9 points. So we've got a Warsaw Fan TV joined the Paint Cat and a mug. So if those 2 guys email me, warsawfantv@yahoo.com. That's not everybody to email me, of course. That's I'm not going to get this cup out. But yeah, it's my Warsaw Fan TV cup. That's the last 2 of those. So we'll probably get some more merch sorted out at some point. And then final thing, Funny Valentine comedy show at Warsaw at the Locker. Want to see you all there. You get tickets from the club on Friday, 13th of Feb. Right then. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody. Thanks for joining us. Cheers, Phil, Darren, Baz, Santa.
Cheers.
First class, boys. Thank you. Cheers. Thanks, everybody, for joining us.